Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Chapin and this Prezi presentation serves as my Reflection 1 essay assignment for EdTech 640. This presentation will describe my experience with staff development and managing technology change in schools. Let's begin by taking a look at my perspective. My perspective after 9 years. I am employed as an elementary instrumental music teacher at 2 Prince George's County Public Schools, where it is expected that teachers will embed technology devices and applications into lessons. However, despite this county requirement, which has been in place for nearly as long as I have been teaching, no in-house training is typically offered at schools I work in. I can only recall one session in the last 9 years where I was trained in short technology breakout sessions. In 2012, which was 5 years ago, at a time when I had a 15-foot LAN cable because Wi-Fi was not yet available in the county, I was introduced to PhotoPeach, an online slideshow generator. It was nothing special then and nothing special now. Sadly, the only way PGCPS teachers can receive the necessary PD on devices and applications that are expected to be used by staff and students in our schools is by attending off-campus trainings, which are almost always after school hours or on Saturday. Now, let's take a look at effective versus ineffective practices. We're going to start with ineffective practices. It is an ineffective practice to expect that teachers will simply figure it out on their own time outside of school hours. As I just mentioned, teachers in my county are single-handedly responsible, yet not required, to sign up for, attend, and travel to technology PDs at their own expense. I have found that the mere idea of time and money spent on off-campus, after-hours PDs of any kind is unappealing to most, myself included. Not having PDs that focus on inclusion of technology during in-house PD sessions negatively impacts both teachers and students as it results in a widespread and almost accepted lack of use and misuse in buildings. Thus, it is not a surprise that many teachers simply do without on the technology front. To an overworked staff that is stuck between changing curriculums and expectations every few years, dedicating already limited personal time to learn how to work a county-issued MacBook Pro, a class set of Chromebooks, or tablets sometimes goes on the back burner. If given the opportunity to help implement technology training effectively with my colleagues, I would start by incorporating technology trainings into on-campus PD sessions. If you build it, they will come. If a small portion of monthly staff meetings was dedicated to learning tech tools, both staff members and students they teach would benefit. I would be sure to work with devices and applications that are readily available in the buildings that stakeholders should already be familiar with and using. For example, Chromebooks are a norm in the 3rd through 6th grade classrooms as they are among the chosen devices used to complete standardized testing. These powerful machines should also be employed by teachers for other purposes in the classroom, and the Google Drive suite is a great built-in that is sadly underutilized. While some teachers find ways to include such applications into lessons, others may struggle to use the various suite attributes themselves. That is why it is important to differentiate all activities by varied level of expertise. It is unfair and in poor taste to make assumptions or judgments on what staff members do and do not know where technology is concerned. Instead, it is better to be helpful and supportive, lending a hand when and where needed to encourage more and proper technology use in the classroom. Here is a summary of the effective versus ineffective practices that I've just presented. Take a moment to review before we move on. Now, let's talk about the benefits of effective staff development. Once effective practices have been established within a building, the benefit to staff development is that it keeps everyone in the building on the same page. If all staff members receive the same basic technology trainings throughout the school year, it can be expected that everyone knows how to operate the various devices and widely used applications properly. This ensures that devices are maintained from year to year. Approach for adult audiences. For the benefits of technology trainings to be seen, staff members need to feel empowered, not frightened or even belittled by trainings. Therefore, when it comes to adult audiences, I feel the approach should be differentiated and leveled just as our classrooms are. If staff members are given an opportunity to self-select their skill set per training, putting themselves into leveled groups such as novice, intermediate, advanced, then I believe overall participation and personal takeaways will improve. Let us consider Google Drive once more. From personal experience, I have noticed that younger staff members are more in tune with the applications themselves and are thereby more likely and already incorporating them into lessons regularly. Older staff members who may be less apt to use computers at all have a hard time seeing the merit in it. Therefore, a Google Drive PD session differentiated by skill set and interest can help ensure that all staff members, the novice and advanced, walk away having learned something new. Now, let's look at the role of culture in training. Working in more than one school every year allows me to have a unique perspective on the role that building culture can play on how seriously PD trainings are received by staff. When staff members feel like they are truly part of a building that is full of life and rich with pride as well as support for adults and children alike, a family forms. Families stick together and see things through for the benefit of the entire group. In schools like the one I have described, a school-wide culture of learning is pervasive. Thus, trainings are seen as something important and given special attention by all. I'd like to finish my presentation by presenting what I'd like to learn in this course. I would like to learn how to effectively establish myself as an eventual tech leader within a building. Furthermore, I would like to be able to develop an effective PD plan and sessions that can meet the needs of all staff members. And finally, I would like to become a better advocate for the inclusion of technology devices and applications in the classroom. With all that I continue to learn, especially in this course, it can only go up from here. Thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it.